Well, Adrien Broner did what Adrien Broner does. He attacks. And, well, in this case, he just basically just wanted to clear his name and get out there and just say, hey, it is what it is. And you gonna either love him or hate him, but that's how he felt about the situation. So he was on the Breakfast Club. So please, 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 I appreciate it, but no more clips. I have seen it. Seen it in its entirety. Adrien Broner on the Breakfast Club. So, yeah, he talked about Floyd. He talked about how he think he could beat Floyd's A. And I mean, that's just how he's supposed to feel. I mean, he's a fighter. Said he could beat Terrence Crawford. He talked about Bob Arum being at Bob Arum's house and Bob Arum trying to sign him and offer him fights in China and all this stuff. And a Manny Pacquiao fight. But, you know, Adrien Broner turned that down. He talked about turning down the Rock Nation deal. And it's just a lot of stuff that's going on in the sport that a lot of people never really was privy to. And he also talked about what fighters have to sacrifice going into a fight. You know, like he didn't eat, the fight was on Friday night. He didn't eat, his last meal was like on Tuesday. You know, he ran 6 miles, went to sleep, woke up, you know, ran another 6 miles. And people don't understand that sacrifice. So when he didn't go back to lose the .4, he was like, look, I done already killed my body just to get to 140. It just can't do it no more. This is as far as I can go. I can't keep going down as low as I am right now. So that was just it. And he felt that the fight would have been different otherwise. Now, do I think Floyd's going to come back and fight him? I seriously doubt it. Because if he gets a 9-figure payday, which is $100 million plus, which could generate about $1 billion in revenue, they would need Manny Pacquiao. That's it. Manny Pacquiao, maybe a Danny Garcia could swing. It might do some good numbers, but not like Manny Pacquiao. That's stratosphere numbers. So if they can do another deal with HBO, get Manny Pacquiao out there, then we can have another bout. I think they're gonna make an announcement this Saturday. Don't hold me to it, but normally this is what they do in boxing. When there's a mega fight in May, you want to promote something, you make an announcement early that day so that during the pay-per-view it gets mentioned. So while people are watching Canelo, they'll mention that Floyd's back. So there might be some announcement coming on May 4th. Now, I had no problem with what Adrien Broner said on the Breakfast Club. I mean, he's still standing by the way he feels. You know, it's personally, you know, they feel like something's got to be done. You know, he just don't like the way Floyd was disrespecting him. Like any man would probably feel. No matter what his status was, you know, I still don't agree with the fact that he's talking about some Floyd ain't do nothing for him. Floyd done a lot for him. Just by his name being associated with Floyd Mayweather, they were able to say, oh, I'm going to be the next Floyd Mayweather. It forced a lot of people to pay attention to him, which put him in high demand, put him in high salary. So even though he was winning fights against minimal opponents, even on HBO, your name's being compared to Floyd Mayweather, which it probably wouldn't have been, or no attention would have probably been, not at that scale, would have been paid to you that fast. You had some attention, but not to the realm of what it was when you was right next to Floyd. Whenever a camera was going off with Floyd, now they want to interview Adrien Broner. And then when he lost to Sean Porter, he saw how quick, like, all that went away. He wasn't hanging with Floyd that much. And it got quiet. Wasn't nobody really bothering him for interviews. Press didn't really think about coming over to him. But as soon as he dissed Floyd, boom, here comes the media. So Floyd Mayweather done a lot for you. Don't think because he ain't in your ear telling you what to do and what not to do. You're a grown man. You know right from wrong. So, it's what you chose to do. Like the parents say, do as I say, don't do as I do. So, it's not Floyd's responsibility anyway to take care of you. So, Charlemagne was just Charlemagne. It was funny because he didn't know anything about the sport of boxing. And they're going to sit there and say, oh, you look more impressive in the Sean Porter fight than you did in the Madonna fight. At least you knocked Sean Porter down in the last round. I love his response to that. So, if any Breakfast Club show ever, definitely watch that one. Because that one was funny, one. Two, it was definitely on point. So I gotta get out here early today because I gotta go pay some bills and yell at some people. So that's always fun. Alright, I'm out.